Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered how thin the line is between peace and disaster? Right now, we are going to witness chillingly authentic footage filmed just a beat of an eye before everything spiraled completely out of control. The incident in India shows how quickly floodwaters can cause a vehicle to completely lose control. Fortunately, the SUV was wedged between the rocks long enough for the man inside to climb out and get help. In the Papamoa Hills of New Zealand, waterlogged soil suddenly began moving like a river. Once a slope becomes saturated, it can lose stability with almost no warning signs. This moment shows why young children always need to be kept close to adults when standing by the road. The sidewalk offers very little protection when a vehicle suddenly loses control. In Hualien, Taiwan, a massive dust cloud spread across the mountains after a strong earthquake triggered a series of rockfalls. Even from a distance, the sheer scale of this scene is hard to imagine. Of all the places this runaway tire could have rolled, it headed straight for a tire repair shop. Sometimes, even the most dangerous moments come with a highly comical coincidence.
Oh my God! Woo!
The car over there, our car.
Okay, it's okay.
Look at the car, it's been smashed against the side.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Near Merkang in Sichuan province, CHU 0069 Nei. The shifting of the mountainside caused the foundation beneath the bridge to collapse. Large trucks have massive blind spots right next to and in front of the cabin. If you can't see the driver in their side mirrors, chances are they can't see you at all. At a roadside stop in Pakistan, a cargo truck suddenly lost its brakes and barreled toward a group of people. If you were sitting there, do you think you would have reacted in time? At a childcare There are moments when luck is measured only in seconds and a few meters of distance. For this driver, both aligned at exactly the right time. In a mountain valley in northern Pakistan, a mud flow spreading beneath a bridge looked almost like wet concrete. Unlike regular floodwaters, it can carry rocks and debris, packing enough power to completely alter the watercourse. When near a heavy-duty truck, maintaining a visible position and leaving enough distance are things that should never be neglected. At a rural construction site in Southeast Asia, an attempt to tow a stuck truck ended when the vehicle lost its balance and tipped over. Fortunately, the driver appeared to safely exit the cabin. Young children can shift from playing to being in danger much faster than a driver can react. Play areas should always be kept away from roads with moving traffic, especially where visibility is obstructed by buildings and parked cars. In a commercial district in Brazil, mud, damaged roads and exposed drainage pipes turned the main street into a massive construction site. On a mountain road in Brazil, rescue workers operating next to an overturned truck accidentally caused severe additional damage to the vehicle during the rescue attempt. Fortunately, there was no danger to human life. A large sheet of snow and ice fell from the roof only moments after this man walked past. At a substation in Texas, an electrical arc fault suddenly created an intense flash, fire, and thick smoke. Arc faults can generate extreme temperatures and vaporize metal in a tiny fraction of a second.
Get away from the road! Idiots! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's roofs and stuff!
On a busy street in Moscow, a water pipe burst next to the tram line. For approaching drivers, the daily commute quickly turned into a moment of deep uncertainty.
पूरी फट गई यार। वो पूरी मार्केट चले गई यार।
In a rural area of Ethiopia, local farmers tried to drive a swarm of locusts away from their crops by making as much noise as possible. If this were your field, what would your first reaction be? At a factory area in China, several giant paper rolls slipped off a turning truck and rolled across the loading dock. Luckily, no workers were standing right next to them. At a mountain construction site in South Asia, the ground beneath the pickup truck slowly gave way before the vehicle disappeared into the muddy water. Sometimes, just a few meters of unstable ground separates a normal workday from a disaster. What you are seeing in this Himalayan valley is not a regular flood, but a powerful mud and rock flow.
He knows we're laughing at him.
In a hillside residential area in Colombia, a garbage truck lost its balance while navigating a narrow road. Right at that spot, a sudden landslide occurred. Fortunately, the people on board reacted quickly and jumped off in time. At a busy freight yard in China, a reversing heavy truck suddenly had its rear trailer hitch snap. Unfortunate accidents like this unintentionally endanger the people or vehicles behind. At an intersection in Taoyuan, Taiwan, a dump truck suddenly crossed right in front of an approaching vehicle. Never assume other drivers have seen you, especially when a heavy truck starts merging onto the main road. This incident in a steel mill is known as a cobble. It occurs when a red-hot steel bar deviates from its intended path through the rollers and begins to coil, whipping uncontrollably across the production line. In Japan, an excavator carrying truck tried to pass under a clearance bar with a height of only 2.8 meters. Height limits must always be checked before transporting heavy equipment through restricted entrances.
I am behind a trailer, car carrier, and
on a road inside a factory complex in China, a giant industrial coil unexpectedly rolled into traffic and headed toward a woman on a motorcycle. If you were standing there, would you try to move the bike or immediately leave it behind? During a nighttime bridge demolition in the United States, two excavators were working from opposite sides until a final large chunk of concrete collapsed, unfortunately causing one excavator to tip over the side of the bridge. At a wildlife park, this male lion showed that roaring is more than just a display of strength. Lions use roars to communicate over long distances and warn rivals to stay out of their territory.
आगे आगे go. आगे आगे वाह ऊपर से भी आ गया ऊपर से भी आ गया आ गया
On a mountain road in southern China, a rockfall suddenly pushed dust, dirt, and rocks onto the roadway.
ओ भाई 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 पीछे 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 ओ भाई
At a hillside construction site in northern India, an excavator lost its balance and tumbled down the steep slope. Nearby workers could only watch as the machine disappeared among the trees below.
Tsunami, 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 tsunami. いっぱいいっぱい津波。一回完成するよ。
津波すごいよ。
At a martial arts studio in the United States, a fun sparring session ended when a child realized the soldier standing in front of him was his father. There are reunions where a few seconds are enough to say it all. Inside a home in the United States, a treadmill workout suddenly turned into an emergency. Would you press the stop button or pull the woman away first? Welcome back. Today, we are going to step into the most breathtaking moments ever caught on camera. These are the moments that happen just seconds before disaster struck, keeping your eyes glued to the screen for every single second. The Qiantang River tide is truly incredible. The water looked calm, but suddenly a powerful tidal bore surged toward the shore. A heart-stopping moment as spectators ran for their lives. Never underestimate the power of nature. Unbelievable footage. A dashcam captured TransAsia Flight 235 banking dangerously over a Taipei highway before crashing into the river. like a scene straight out of a sci-fi movie. The Gold Stream River in Canada suddenly turned neon green. Have you ever seen such a strange and unreal natural phenomenon? Look at that terrifying power! An underwater explosives test sent a massive wall of water blasting into the sky. A quiet storefront turned into absolute chaos within seconds as a car crashed right through the entrance. Thank goodness the people nearby reacted in time. Always stay alert to your surroundings. The most satisfying demolition you will ever see. This massive power station chimney was brought down with perfect precision. It takes incredible calculation to make it fall exactly as planned. A heart-stopping moment. The hillside suddenly gave way, wiping out the road with trees and soil. Fortunately, people escaped just in time. If you see a slope shifting, run immediately.
Oh Dios. Oh Dios. ¡Sí! ¡Saltate!
He reacted really fast. A driver lost control and plowed into a workshop, creating a massive cloud of dust. Sometimes, luck and safety are only a split second apart. Have you ever wondered what an anti-ship missile strike looks like? This naval test shows the tremendous, terrifying force upon impact. Absolutely mind-blowing. Watch out! A fire extinguisher suddenly went off, flying around the room like an uncontrollable rocket. Luckily, the man dodged it. They're a quick reminder to check your equipment regularly. A violent hailstorm turned this peaceful backyard into total chaos, throwing furniture everywhere. When severe weather hits, staying indoors is absolutely the only wise choice.
Party at the bus!
This is both tense and hilarious. A leopard and a gorilla reacting to their own reflections. They definitely do not seem convinced that the guest in the mirror is friendly. What a strange friendship. This sea lion seems very comfortable swimming alongside the boat to ask for a snack. It definitely knows how to negotiate with the fishermen. A dockside crane lost its balance and suddenly toppled into the harbor. This incident emphasizes that just one small shift in weight can turn routine work into a serious disaster. A giant tornado formed dangerously close to a residential area, sucking debris high into the air. When a funnel is this close, do not stand there recording. Find shelter immediately. Never underestimate ocean waves. A massive wave rolled this fishing boat over in seconds. The ocean can easily overpower even the most experienced crews when conditions get rough.
That's a fugly one. Right through it. Oh, fuck.
Drone footage reveals the true, terrifying scale of this disaster. Floodwaters completely swallowed roads, homes, and vehicles. From above, it is impossible to ignore nature's destructive power. During the powerful 2024 Taiwan earthquake, an apartment camera captured lights swinging violently. The resident reacted quickly. Moving away from falling objects is extremely important to stay safe. A beautiful shoreline can become a nightmare within minutes. Seawater violently pushed into this coastal neighborhood in North Carolina. Always be cautious when living this close to the angry ocean. Like a moving wall of destruction. A massive surge of muddy water swallowed everything in its path. When floodwaters carry this much force, keeping a safe distance is the only wise choice. Well, he just wanted some fresh vegetables. This deer calmly wandered through a grocery store. Fortunately, the staff safely guided this unexpected customer back outside.
Загадочный слезевик, ритм агала. Ритм жизни лиц.
A terrifying moment on the water. This sailboat was caught between powerful breaking waves and nearly rolled over in rough seas. Things can turn deadly in a matter of seconds. A A quiet bank in Long Island turned into chaos when a male deer crashed right through the window. Luckily, officers arrived in time to safely remove the panicked animal. The heavy rain turned the entrance of the L&Q Hotel in Vegas into a fast-moving stream. Even in a desert city, flash floods can happen completely unexpectedly. Unbelievable. The water appears to freeze the exact moment it touches the sand. Does anyone know the science behind this bizarre phenomenon in the middle of a desert? A small leak quickly turned dangerous as the entire ceiling suddenly collapsed. If you ever see water pouring from your ceiling like this, moving away immediately is your best reaction. Oh my god, just seconds earlier, everything looked normal. Just watching this gives me chills. A massive surge crossed the rocks and flooded the parking lot in seconds. The road suddenly collapsed, swallowing two vehicles into a deep sinkhole while others drove right by. Damaged infrastructure like this must be closed before more lives are put at risk. This looks like a scene straight out of a fantasy movie. A massive supercell formed over farmland with a dark, rotating cloud base. Nature is truly majestic, but also incredibly terrifying.
Near the Rockford Airport and then into Cherry Valley.
It's amazing.
Boone County right now. This is another picture from
the most massive demolition. 15 unfinished high-rises in Kunming, China were brought down simultaneously. A routine workday almost turned into a tragedy. Workers had only seconds to duck as a massive shelving unit collapsed. Absolutely amazing. This killer whale delivered a perfectly timed leap during a performance, a spectacular sight, but remember, this is a strictly controlled environment. Holy cow, the powerful storm winds caused this massive suspension bridge to sway violently. It really shows just how terrifyingly strong the force of the wind can be. A heart-stopping moment. A huge tree suddenly snapped during a storm and crashed toward the house. An avalanche thundering down, an iceberg crashing into the ocean. These incredible scenes remind us of nature's devastating power and breathtaking beauty all at once. A thin layer of ice turns this road into a highly dangerous trap. Even driving at low speeds, vehicles completely lost traction. Stay home if the roads look like this. Boom! A large pressurized water tank suddenly ruptured and blasted into the living room. Thank goodness the people nearby reacted just in time to escape. Just watching this makes me hold my breath. A massive shark passed incredibly close to divers, even in a controlled aquarium. Staying that calm takes nerves of steel. A beautiful seaside celebration completely ruined in seconds by a massive wave. This is exactly why you must always check the tide and weather before hosting an event near the ocean.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was incredibly close. An aircraft made an unusually low pass over a crowded beach. It looks impressive, but standing under a low-flying plane is definitely not safe. A damaged building in Turkey suddenly gave way right in front of witnesses. Once a structure shows signs of collapsing, staying behind the safety barrier is your only option.
¡Pobre malaca!
If you ever drive into conditions like this, you won't have any time to react. Pull over immediately. It is heartbreaking to watch. Relentless waves destroyed the supports of this beachfront house, pulling it straight into the ocean. Nature reclaims its territory without any mercy.
Wow. Surely those who buy coastal houses have never thought that there would be a day like this.
Workers scrambled for their lives as a massive steel framework suddenly collapsed. Heavy structures must always be fully secured before anyone steps underneath. A massive section of the mountainside suddenly came crashing down near a tunnel when a slope starts moving. Standing still to record is a terrible idea. Run! Like a scene out of a dream, thousands of snow geese took flight over Washington, turning the sky into a moving sea. Nature doesn't always need a disaster to leave us completely speechless. The sheer power of this is unimaginable. The US Navy detonated a massive underwater charge right near the USS Gerald R. Ford, an extreme test of human engineering against explosive force.
That's how big it was. Once the trials are completed,
"20 years of hard work disappeared in just a few seconds. A carefully controlled implosion brought this high-rise building down into a massive cloud of dust."
Is this the perfect kind of video for your peaceful afternoon?
An unexpected VIP party. Monkeys and giraffes found an outdoor feast and helped themselves. These giant and tiny guests definitely didn't wait for an invitation. A sudden landslide smashed into stacked freight containers like they were toys. When a whole hillside moves, absolutely nothing can stand in its way.
Holy.
Do not trust the seawall. A giant wave crashed completely over the barrier, flooding the coastal road instantly. Never underestimate the raw power of the ocean.